Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Gauff's bold compliment, why she calls Filipina Eala a killer on court. Dubai. Alexandra Eala has been a giant killer this season, taking down some of the biggest names in tennis. So, when Coco Gauff calls her a killer on the doubles court, it's not just a compliment, it's a nod to the fearless, game-changing attitude that Eala has brought to the sport. Their unexpected partnership at the Italian Open is already proving to be a deadly combination, with Gauff herself recognizing the fierce competitor she's teamed up with. A DM and the partnership begins. But the story of how this dynamic duo came to be is far from traditional. It all began with a simple message. She DM'd me on Instagram. Gauff recalled how the 19-year-old Eala slid into her DMs with a straightforward ask. To play doubles together, Gauff, ever open to new opportunities, responded with a nonchalant, sure, why not? And just like that, an unlikely partnership was born. Gauff laughed as she recalled their first interaction. We didn't know each other at all, really. I said hi to her for the first time in Madrid. I just hoped she would be nice. And of course, she's such a nice person. Eala's impressive rise in tennis this season has been nothing short extraordinary. She's taken down Grand Slam champions Madison Keys and Iga Swiatek, and even though she narrowly lost to Jessica Pegula in a thrilling semifinal in Miami, her confidence and drive are evident. After a last 16 exit at the Portugal Open, Eala gave defending Madrid Open champion Swiatek a real scare in the second round. Different approach. However, not all of Eala's clay court encounters have gone her way. Her first match against 22-year-old Marta Kostyuk ended in a disastrous 6-0, 6-1 loss, with the Filipino crowd, who had turned up in large numbers, left stunned at Grandstand Arena. But rather than let this defeat define her, Eala chose to take a different approach. She decided to play doubles with Gauff at the Italian Open, looking to gain more experience on clay and continue to develop her game. That decision has already paid off. The pair breezed through their first-round match, defeating Alexandra Panova and Fanny Stoller 6-3, 6-1, showcasing a remarkable connection and chemistry on court. For Gauff, who is known for her success in both singles and doubles, partnering with Eala has been an exciting new venture. She's a killer in doubles. 2 junior slams, and probably future ones too, Gauff said. I'm super happy to play with her. Signs of brilliance. Despite still being in the early stages of their partnership, the duo is already showing signs of brilliance, and fans are eager to see how far they can go together in the tournament. As they move on to face Italians Lisa Pagotto and Tyra Grant in the round of 16, it's clear that this partnership is one built on mutual respect, trust, and a shared love of the game. Gauff's ability to adapt and build chemistry with a young, up-and-coming player like Eala is a testament to her versatility and leadership on the court. For Eala, playing alongside Gauff is a chance to learn from one of the best and to build on her growing reputation as one of tennis' most exciting young talents. As this unexpected partnership continues to blossom, one thing is certain. Gauff and Eala's combination of youthful energy and veteran experience could be the recipe for a standout run at the Italian Open and beyond. It was a warm afternoon at the Italian Open, the kind of day where the red clay shimmered beneath a relentless Roman sun. Coco Gauff had just wrapped up a doubles match with her new partner, Alexandra Alex Eala of the Philippines, when a reporter asked her about their chemistry. Gauff grinned wide, still catching her breath. She's a killer on court, she said. The words hung in the air, not because they were harsh, but because they were true. To be called a killer in tennis is not an insult. It's the ultimate compliment. It means you're fearless. Cold-blooded in the clutch. You show no mercy when the opportunity comes to strike. And for Coco Gauff, a player known for her own fire, to use it for Alex Eala, that meant something. But where did this killer instinct come from? And how did a quiet 19-year-old Filipina tennis player earn that kind of praise from one of the fiercest competitors on the WTA Tour? The calm before the storm. To the untrained eye, Alex Eala doesn't scream aggression. She's soft-spoken, polite, thoughtful in her interviews. There's no brash swagger or loud declarations. But step onto a tennis court with her, and the transformation is startling. She's got this quiet fire, Gauff said, like you wouldn't expect it. But once the first point is played, boom, it's on. That duality, the calm demeanor off court, the killer mode on it, is part of what makes Eala so compelling. She doesn't need to shout. Her shots do the talking. Earned, not given. Eala's reputation wasn't built overnight. It was forged through years of relentless work and sacrifice. At just 12 years old, she left her home in Manila to train at the prestigious Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain. That meant missing holidays, family birthdays, and the typical teenage experience, just to chase a dream with no guarantees. She's been fighting uphill her whole life, said one former junior coach. Language barriers, cultural shifts, expectations back home, and yet she never blinked. By the time she was 14, Eala had already won a Grand Slam in juniors. Rather than rest on accolades, she chose a harder path, transitioning to the professional circuit early, grinding it out in ITF events across Europe, Asia, and South America. She's been in the trenches, Gauff noted, and you can see that in how she plays. There's no fear. The Italian opened spark. It was in Rome where their partnership truly took shape. A simple Instagram message from Eala to Gauff led to a spontaneous practice hit. That turned into a wild card entry in the doubles draw, and suddenly the tennis world was watching an unexpected duo make magic. From the very first match, Gauff saw something different in Eala. There was a point in our second match, Gauff recalled. We were down break point, and she just ripped a forehand down the line. No hesitation. That moment sealed it for Gauff. She's not here to play it safe. She's here to take the point. That's killer mentality. More than power. But being a killer isn't about brute force. It's about decision-making under pressure. The ability to rise, not retreat. She doesn't overthink, Coco said. She sees an opening and commits. Eala's game is a blend of surgical precision and emotional control. Her lefty forehand can yank opponents wide, while her backhand is compact and lethal. But perhaps her greatest weapon is her court sense. She knows when to attack, when to hang back, and when to switch it up, Gauff explained. And when the match gets tight, she gets sharper. That's rare. Indeed, during their quarterfinal match against the home favorite Italians in Rome, Eala staved 3 break points with bold shot-making, including a gutsy inside-out forehand on match point. Most players would play safe there, Gauff said. She went for the line. That's killer instinct. The cultural weight. For Eala, the compliment carries deeper meaning. In a sport where Southeast Asian representation remains limited, being called a killer on court by Coco Gauff, a black female athlete who shattered her own share of stereotypes, felt affirming. It means a lot, Eala admitted. Not just because it's from Coco, but because I know what it takes to get seen in this sport, especially coming from where I'm from. Tennis isn't just physical for Eala, it's also symbolic. Every win, every pretty point, is a message to young Filipinos and Southeast Asians that they belong on this global stage too. When Coco calls me a killer, she said with a smile, she's saying I deserve to be here.